right. Hi, I'm Amy with ResidentRockstar.com, and I'm here with Hiran from Battlecross.
What's up?
And we're at the Marquee Theater. And so, tell me, what brings you guys out on the road this time?
You know, I just felt like going on the road.
That's it?
No, so we're doing an awesome tour with Soulfly and Suffocation, Abnormality, and Loudy Kong. So, you know, we're just, we need to hit the road. We haven't hit the road since Guar, which was like 4 or 5 months ago. So we just need to be back out doing it again, and we're glad to be a part of this.
Awesome. So where do you go next?
So tomorrow we go to Idaho Falls, and then like we start obviously going out west to like Washington, do like Walla Walla, Seattle, Portland, and then we'll just start doing California and stuff. And tour's actually ending pretty close. I think it ends like next week. So, and then we have shows to get home. So
that was my next question, is like, how far are you into the tour? So that answered that.
Yeah, it's pretty much towards the end of it, but it's been awesome so far. So
right on. Well, you said like you haven't been out since Guar, so we just recently got notification about Guar Baku this year. Are you guys heading to Guar Baku? What's your plans?
Well, I don't think we're playing it. If we're around, maybe I'll make a trip out there again. I was there for Dave's Memorial, but other than that, yeah, I don't know. It depends on what I have going on in August and stuff like that. So it'd be cool to go again. I always like going to Guar Baku. It's always a fun time. So
well, we hope to see you there. What other plans do you guys have for the future? What else is going on?
Right now we're just kind of waiting on more tour opportunities right now, and waiting on some stuff for the fall, and possibly doing Europe in July. We don't know. There's some dates and stuff that are still kind of waiting on. So maybe Europe, might not happen though. And then other than that, you know, we're just you know, trucking along.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, what about new music, album writing, anything like that?
I haven't started yet, but I think, you know, with some of the downtime, I think we're going to start getting into that mode and start writing, because we need to do that. I think, you know, this is kind of the last year for this record, and then, you know, 2017 is kind of when we should probably start thinking about getting in the studio or something.
Some new stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, well, we'll see.
I don't think anybody is sick of hearing the old stuff yet. So what are you guys going to play for us tonight?
I got a mix mash of stuff from Rise to Power, War Will, and Pursuit of Honor. I don't want to give it away, but you know, we only got 30 minutes, so there's only like, you know, it's funny, when we had like one album, it was so easy. It was like hard to fill in. Well, it wasn't that hard to fill in 30 minutes, you know, and then you're trying to do an hour, and that's hard. Now you have 30 minutes and you have 3 albums, and that's like, it's really hard to pick.
Which one do I choose?
Yeah, it's like you got to play the ones that people really want to hear, the strong songs that like hit, but then you want to play some new stuff, and you want to maybe play some old stuff, and it's just it's a hard time trying to pick the set list. But you know, I think we got a good solid package of in your face fucking metal tunes. So yeah.
Right on. So have you had like any like really memorable shows on this tour, or recently that you want to talk about with us?
Yeah. Last night actually was a lot of fun. I actually really liked we were in Colorado Springs at the Black Sheep. That was a good show.
It's great.
Yeah. We played Baltimore, Maryland at the soundstage. That was fucking killer. Crowd was really into it. Had pits going and stuff like that. Trying to think of what else was really fun. I mean, actually all the shows have been really cool, but I think those two stood out the most, and I think tonight's gonna be killer. We always have a great time in Denver, so I'm pulling for tonight to be fucking awesome. So Denver, you better fucking deliver, or I'm gonna be mad at you.
Right? It smells like Denver out here, so
It sure does.
Nobody better be taking a nap or getting a snack while these guys are playing, because they're gonna tear that stage apart. So let's do some like fun questions. Like, what kind of, like, tell me, what new movies are you interested in? Like, what's coming out recently or been out for a while that you're like really excited about?
Well, I just saw, I've been seeing some stuff about that movie Green Room with Patrick Stewart. And I think that looks really cool, so I want to check that out. It's supposed to be pretty fucked up and violent and stuff like that, and it just sounds cool, so want to check that out. I did want to go see Captain America, the second one or whatever.
Civil War.
Civil War. Is that the third one or second? I don't know which one that is. Anyway, Civil War looks cool. What else is coming out? It's hard. It's like there's certain stuff that I want to see, and then I forget, and then I go on the road and I forget about it. 'Cause I love going to the movies. Like, I seriously will, when I'm home, I will go to movies like by myself. Like I just do it. I don't give a fuck. Like, I mean, it's not like you're gonna talk to someone during the movie anyway. So
Right.
I always like find an excuse to go to the movies, and I'll find something I like. So I really like going to the movies.
What about music?
Music, I go to shows too. As far as new music's coming out, what's coming out? I don't know. I'm a little out of touch a little bit with new music, unfortunately, a little bit. The new Revocation, I think it sounds like it's gonna be pretty killer.
What about these bands on tour with you tonight? Who do you have any favorites?
Oh yeah, I mean they're all fucking great. Abnormality, they're label mates with us. They're awesome.
We're gonna talk to them later.
Yeah, fucking death metal, brutal death metal shit. Check it out. They just put out a record on Metal Blade, so go get that shit. Suffocation's actually one of my fucking favorites right now. They're just so incredibly goddamn heavy. I mean, I was just watching the other day. I was a little high too, and I'm like, holy shit, these guys are fucking just so goddamn heavy. I love it, dude. I just love that energy where it just pummels you. You can almost kind of do that walk where you're like, yes, this is fucking awesome. That was me during Suffocation every night. Soulfly's fucking great, man. It's cool to hear some Sepultura tunes. I won't tell you which ones, but he's jamming some Sepultura shit, which is awesome. The Soulfly shit's awesome. And Lodi Kong too, man. Those good new up and comers, man. Two of the dudes are you know, Cavaleras, so definitely got that influence in there, but it's definitely something different and just raw and energetic. And those guys are definitely kicking off this tour really nicely, so make sure you get here early for those guys too. Don't miss them.
Yeah, what time has the show been starting?
Well, like it depends. Some shows, you know, they have locals and stuff. Like there's I think the local just finished, so Lodi Kong should be going on really shortly. But yeah, it's generally doors are at 5 and then the show starts at like 6, something like that.
Yeah,
so,
we saw 5 on the event and we were like, whoa, 5.
Yeah, doors are at 5 usually, and then usually like half hour before the band starts. So just get here early, man. You're paying money to be here. Don't just show up for your band. Don't be an asshole. Come out for all the bands. Don't be that guy. Okay, we get it. You only like that band. You don't care about the other fucking bands because you never heard them. Well, fuck you. Listen to that shit. You never know what you might like, right?
What you might be missing out on.
Might be
the next Battlecross, next Suffocation. You never know. I mean, everybody started somewhere. Even Slayer was a garage band at one point.
Absolutely. You know, every band starts out somewhere, and you never know. You could say that you were that guy that saw that band open that is now at this stage. You know what I mean? So
yeah, be a part of history, right?
Yeah, and go out to shows, man. Quit fucking sitting on YouTube and jacking off to fucking shows that you can just, I mean, it's okay to jack off to porn and stuff. I know you gotta do that, but come out to shows for God's sake.
Yes, don't hide at home.
Don't hide at home. Don't be a fucking loser. Come out, enjoy this scene, enjoy, because you know what? The less and less the shows go down, the less and less you're gonna see your bands playing live. So come out, support the shows, support the bands, buy merch.
I think that's really important that you point that out, because nowadays bands don't really survive off record sales with digital music and everything else. Like you guys, you get by on selling merchandise at shows, right? And ticket sales.
That's how you feed the bands. That's how you get the bands to the next show. That's how you get the bands paying the bills. I mean, it's important, you know. And you know, I understand ticket prices sometimes be pricey. You don't have money. Just, you know, if you come out to the show, just be there for all the bands and just tell your friends. Like, that's number one too, man. Like, we want you to spread the word. If you like what you see, go tell your friends, bring them out to the next time, because that's what it is, man. The shit's got to go viral, you know, and it's sort of a grassroots sort of approach. I mean, yes, there's social media and all that shit, but to me, it's where it's at is where people go and see something live and they tell their friends how awesome it was, and then they're coming back with 2, 3, 4 more buddies of theirs to check out the show. And for us, that's how it's been. I mean, we've had guys like, man, I saw you guys back at this show and I fucking brought all my buddies to see it because it's fucking awesome, you know. So like, that shit matters and it's important. So even if you can't buy merch, just be here at the show and talk about it and tell your friends, and you know, and don't be on your phone all fucking night, please.
Leave that to the professionals. Okay? We take beautiful pictures.
It's okay. It's okay to take pictures. You know, you want to snap a shot, you want to get a quick footage of, but don't be the guy the whole show going like this. Because you know what? Watching the show, it's about the experience and being here and being and soaking all this in, okay? Because you know what? We enjoyed shows before we had fucking smartphones, okay? We've all been there where we went to shows and we just rocked out and fucking had a good time, and it's in here is what we remembered the show by, okay? So not what you posted on Facebook or whatever. I get that shit's important, you want to do it, have fun with it, cool, but don't do it the whole show. That's my PSA for today.
I think that's good advice. I mean, do you remember when phones had cords on them and we couldn't take them with us?
Exactly.
Like,
you went to a show and that's how you had your entertainment, and you know what you did after the show? You talked about it with your friends and you said that show was awesome, and you maybe had a shirt, you maybe had a stick or something, and be like, I was at this fucking show. Now everyone's just like, I was at the show filming the whole goddamn thing.
that's right.
I mean, come on guys, come on, really?
Yep. Yeah, leave it to the professionals. I'm a photographer. I take beautiful pictures. You can find them on Facebook later. And you can enjoy the show while you're here and get drunk and have fun with your friends and dance around in the pit. So I got a couple silly questions for you. I usually ask everybody these questions. So would the ocean be deeper if there were no sponges?
Are we saying that sponges make the ocean deep? Or don't make it deep?
That is the question, isn't it?
I'm gonna say that I don't think sponges are a factor. I just think that they're there, and yeah, the ocean goes deep, way deep.
That's very deep.
How deep can you go?
That's true. All right, so I got a little trivia question for you. What is the national language of America?
Of America?
Yeah.
Well, I believe the national language of North America would be English, correct? No?
Nope. There is no national language in America. We are a melting pot of all nations.
Okay, but wouldn't the primary language be English, though? I wouldn't say that that's necessarily like...
I guess it depends on what side of the continent you're on.
True, but I would still say that majority people speak English.
It's true. English and Spanish, I think, are the
yeah,
highest.
I agree. But I think you would
used.
probably, if you would sort of take the majority... I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know statistics.
Maybe I'll Google it later.
Google it, find out.
Yeah.
Because I feel like English, yes, I know that's a melting pot and I'm sure there's all sorts of languages, but I feel like majority would speak English.
You're probably right. Probably right. We'll find out. But there is no official language of the United States of America. So that's like a trick question. Right. We're free people here. So let me see, what else? What other silly question did I have for you? Oh yeah, if you were an ice cream flavor, what flavor would you be? This is kind of movie trivia and kind of a real question.
Obviously some sort of chocolate. I'm gonna say Rocky Road.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. The actual answer to the question is pralines and dick.
What?
It's from Wayne's World.
Oh, I should have known that. This is Hiran from Battlecross, and you're watching ResidentRockstar.com. Do it.